What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are finally in the cabin to discuss the driving dynamics of this car. Ever since I put the 6870 turbo kit on it, so if you guys haven't watched my previous two videos, I definitely recommend it, where I discuss kind of just the thought process for me going through with this these modifications. And then my second video that I released right after that was discussing the costs of doing something like this and kind of just general other things to look out for. And here we are inside the cabin, so definitely check those out again if you guys are wondering like why, because in this video I'm just going to be strictly discussing the driving dynamics of this. So if you guys are new to my channel, this is my daily driver. This has a top mount 6870 turbo kit with also full supporting mods, still on stock motor, and it's been great. So right now I'm looking at the odometer. It has 56,764 miles on it. It will continue climbing, and I believe I might have the highest mileage top mount MK5 Supra in the world. Who knows? That's not really something people post up about, but anyways, I really wanted to build something that I will enjoy and that is still comfortable. So here on my shoulder, which I will turn on right now, I have the GoPro, so you guys can see kind of like the driver's angle as I drive around, discussing the mannerisms of this car. So let's go ahead and get down to it, and we'll discuss it further. So first, we're gonna hit the highways, since that's literally all there is here in Texas. And then we'll do some street driving portion for you guys as well. So you guys might be wondering, with all full supporting mods, and that includes fueling, how that does affect your gas mileage or MPGs. It really doesn't, because the fuel pump doesn't kick in until you're over 3,000 RPM. So whenever you're cruising on the highway, let's put this back forth. If you're cruising on the highway, you're never going to go over 3,000 RPM in 8th gear. So you don't have to worry about that. Whenever I did just finish buttoning this car up, because I did have some initial troubles, I drove it 4 hours to Tulsa, I think about 270 miles one way, and I literally got 26 or 27 miles per gallon driving this car. And considering the speeds that it can go, that is honestly pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and get out of the traffic here and head towards the quieter part of the highway, so we can actually let the car stretch its legs. So right now this is in sport mode, manual mode. I do have the RK titanium signature exhaust, which you guys can hear. If you guys want to know my thoughts about that, check out my video where I discuss my experiences on it in the description box below. So this is my 30-pound map, my 30 PSI map. I'm not going to do anything higher than that, just because I'm not trying to hurt the motor. It is 104 degrees as it reads on my dash right now, which is obscenely hot. I think the heat index is like close to 110, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easy today. So yep, I'm in 8th gear, going about high 80 miles per hour, which is about the cruising speed of people who drive here in Dallas, I feel like. And I'm well below 3,000 RPM. I think I'm at like 2,100 RPM. So the fuel pump, secondary fuel pump, hasn't even been kicking in, which is great, which does help with the gas mileage. And this is my daily, and that's what I love about this car, is the duality of it. Whenever you punch it, whenever you want to go fast, it'll do exactly that. But whenever you want to drive in comfort, I have the AC on right now, 2 bars on max cool, because it's so damn hot here, and it doesn't skip a beat. So let's go ahead and let her stretch its stretch our legs right now. This is a 5th gear pull. Woo, man, plenty fast. I am running Dyno and MK5 R2s in the back, fully aired up, and I didn't even feel it slip at all. I was going a little bit, I was like 70, mid 70 mile per hour, but no issues at all, which is amazing. Yeah, this this car never fails to put a smile on my face. Highway cruiser, I mean, this car is smooth. Like, I'm just gonna drop it to 8th gear and I'm just gonna cruise here. Let's go a more reasonable highway speed so you guys can see what it's like. Going about 85 miles per hour. This car is chilling, guys. It is a little bit above 2,000 RPM. Drives exactly like when I first bought it, when it sold. Just had a downpipe, exhaust, and a BM3 91 tune, and that's it. This car is chilling, but when you guys get on it, it's gonna go. It's gonna go with full excitement. So my transmission is built by Brian Scholl, applied.torque.solutions. No issues. Shifts super smooth. Shifts like normal. Honestly, like a stock transmission. I do have the XHP transmission tune on this car. I am running stage 3. I do have a video that goes over the entire XHP software. I do need to update it, but definitely check that out if you guys are curious how that's like, how to set that up and everything. Check it out in the description box below. But yeah, I mean, I did about 3 or 4 pulls there, and it's completely planted. And then once you go normal highway speeds, it literally drives like a normal Supra. I mean, how often can you say something like that about any highly modified car like this? You know, you start throwing mods, turbo kits, fueling, whatever, into other platforms, and you have to make so many compromises. But with this car, no compromises at all. We'll get on the city streets here in a little bit, and then I'll literally drive it in normal mode, and then we can discuss the street driving mannerisms. So yeah, I mean, driving on the highway, it's yeah, it's fine. Like, I think that's what impressed me so much about this platform, and why I continue to vouch for it, is, I mean, how often, yeah, can you drive a car that makes this much power, goes this fast, still gets damn good MPGs running on ethanol? Also, when I was driving to Tulsa, that was on E60, 60% ethanol, still got 26, 27 miles per gallon. I came from Subarus, and oh my God, you couldn't even get that on a gasoline map. So just to be able to do that in a very modern car with modern amenities, again, I'm running AC right now, is frankly incredible. So let's go ahead and just civilize this car a little bit. Turn all the stability control off, put it in normal. then let the car shift into 8th gear. And literally drives like a regular Supra. So, what should you guys expect with this car? Honestly, not much. A lighter wallet, little things to worry about here and there that could go wrong, because obviously you are adding more variables to the equation, such as wiring, additional wiring for your boost controller, for the fuel pump. You know, there's just, you got to be a little bit more careful. But in terms of just overall characteristics of the car, I mean, yeah, it drives normal. So let's go ahead and turn right up here at the light. And then, yeah, you guys will just see it'll literally drive like a regular Supra. So hopefully you guys can hear the turbo whistle. But yeah, I mean, legitimately, I know I said that you really don't make any compromise. There's like no compromises with this car. I'm really hard pressed in trying to find what compromises there are. I guess you have to fill up more often, because you're you're going to be enjoying this car with that power. So, you know, I put this car the way that it is for myself. I didn't build it to go race people in Mexico. I didn't build it to go fast on the drag strip, as cool as that would be. I drove this car because I wanted a fast car for the streets that I personally will enjoy. So that's exactly what I got. I have to give a huge thanks to Mikey for tuning this car and giving me exactly what I wanted. And then I also have to give a lot of thanks to all of my friends that have helped me build this car along the way. All my homies up in Tulsa, down here in Dallas. Tony, thank you. David, Matt, Brian, Juan, everyone else that I can't think of at the moment because I suck at multitasking. Thank you for helping me put this car together, brainstorming it and stuff. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have watched my other videos, then probably what I discussed in this video wouldn't have surprised you at all. But if you're new to my channel, then hopefully this video does help you with your decision making. If you have a new Supra, or if you're considering it and then you're trying to figure out what it's like to drive a crazy one, here you go. Hopefully that does help. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. If you have any recommendations or suggestions for myself in terms of the type of content that you guys want to hear, or the types of content that you guys want to see, leave a comment down below. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.